Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D and I will be doing a reading on Tauruses today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes and messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I am merely just a messenger and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So Tauruses, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. Hope you're having a good start of the week. It's been going okay for me. It's just a little bit too much rain for my liking, but it is what it is. Either way, let's jump into it. Let's see what the angels have for you guys today. For Tauruses today. Taurus. Let's see. Oh. Have the number 3366. God helps good people. Beautiful, satisfaction, protection, focus, and kindness. Your angels are helping you to manifest the materials needed to fulfill your divine life mission, whether it is tuition fees or channels for teaching or therapeutic work. The angels are assisting in bringing it to you. They want you to know that you deserve this help, which will enable you to give more to others. So yes, guys, you have 3366. Beautiful, satisfaction, protection, focus, and kindness. So some of you are here for a specific reason or mission, and the divine is assisting you with this, making sure that you get all the materials that's needed. Like I said, for tuition fees or whatever channel that you need for teaching or therapeutic work. Just know that the angels are assisting you now because you are a good person. So yeah, much love to the angels for that. So be looking for that. Tauruses. Some type of divine mission that you have. Well, we know we all have an important role to do, but some of us need more resources and tools to do specific things. Like that could have something to do with maybe teaching yoga or some type of like spiritual retreats, or even like for, people that reach out to the masses via social media. You need different tools and resources to, do your specific job with, as far as spiritual work. So, yeah. Let's see what else the angels have for you guys. I just feel like whatever it is that you're doing, just know that you're going to be provided for. You're not going to struggle with this mission. Whatever tools and resources that you need, they will always be available for you. So that's what I'm really getting off of that. So let's see what else do the angels have for Tauruses. So we have self-worth here. So it says things happen when they are supposed to. In the angel's eyes, you are worthy of all the good that you can possibly imagine. You don't need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring to you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. So yeah, some of you may be having some issues with self-worth. Maybe you're feeling like you're not worthy of certain things, or you're not valuable in certain areas. I've noticed this a lot when reading the energies surrounding Tauruses, and I feel like some of you are really, really hard on yourselves, feeling like you don't deserve anything, feeling like, you know, I feel like sometimes it's a lot of self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial when it comes to you all, like your inner thoughts. So stop thinking that way. You know, anytime you feel yourself having a negative thought, change it. The moment that you realize it's going negative, just start saying something positive to replace that negative thought, or thinking something positive to replace whatever it is that you were about to think that was negative. And I feel like after a while it will become a habit of actually speaking positively to yourself, and I feel like that'll make you feel and be a lot better. It'll help with your self-confidence, it will help with your self-esteem, and it will help with the way that you're viewing the world. But also I feel like some of you can possibly use this affirmation, things happen when they are supposed to. So with that, I feel like a lot of you look forward to something negative happening, or you're just always stressed out or having anxiety, thinking about the worst of the worst. Just know whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen. You don't have to stress yourself out. You don't have to just constantly be fearing the unknown. Just be. And whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen. But the main thing that you need to take away here is to focus on your inner thoughts and your inner space, keeping it on a high vibrational frequency. So yes, once again, the affirmation is things happen when they are supposed to. You don't gotta force it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stress over it or nothing like that. So let's see what's going on in your energy, Taurus, and much love to the ancestors. I'm just going to grab some of my cards out of here. I don't know what these are pertaining to, but we gonna find out together. So let's see. Taurus. What is the energy around Taurus? Split these up. Like some of your realities have been manifesting negatively because of your whole thought process. So if you want to see positive manifestations, then start, focusing on speaking more positively to yourself, to others. We have positive vibes right here as well. Somebody's initials can possibly be NB, and the number 9 may be significant. Someone's initials could possibly be LS. Taurus energy. You guys, so first and foremost, we have contempt of court, and the initials QD that may be of significance. Some of you may need some space as well from someone, but we have contempt of court here. We also have nosy in the initials MR with oh snap. We have opportunity here with the number 7, and it seems like it could be a pretty sweet opportunity. We have growth here in the letters BW. We also have family here, something about Bay, and then what happened, the initials Z and M and T and K. We have artists here with the letters LD and number 7. Take care of yourself. Believe in yourself and the number 2. And then something intense with the letters Q and S. So some of you may be dealing with some type of legal situation, some type of contempt of court. Maybe you are in contempt of court. Maybe you didn't show up for a court hearing, or someone you know didn't show up for whatever reason. We have something dealing with nosy. Someone is being nosy in your energy. Maybe it's you. Could be someone around you. This could be a family, significant other, an ex-lover, friends, co-worker, or boss, neighbors, or some ops with opportunity right beside it. Yeah, someone may be trying to be nosy as far as what are, you know, your opportunities. What are you going to be working on or doing? We also have some growth here. Some of you are growing probably in different areas and aspects in your life. Some of you are growing your family with family right beside it, possibly. Yeah, and some of you may be an artist of some sort. Could be like a pastry artist, or, you know, the list for artists can be a mile long, so it's different ways in which you can be an artist. Some people are like tattoo artists, some are like painters, people who actually can draw, some people can do like graffiti, some people are poets, writers, you know, actors, actresses. They can do like write screenplays, sing, dance, composers, whatever. You know, the list can go on and on and on when it comes down to artistry. I feel like even beauticians are artists. So someone is an artist, you, and maybe someone around you as well. And we have here, take care of yourself. Some of you all need to take a little bit more better care of yourself, your health, your mental health, your body, mind, spirit, soul, you know. Because I feel like with this intense here, something can become a bit intense if you're not paying attention, or, you know, taking care of yourself like you need to, or yeah, you may be dealing with a lot of intense situations to where you're ignoring yourself or something like that. Yeah, we have negative under the bottom, and something about a face mask. So this could be dealing with something concerning like flu, or, you know, something like the Rona, who knows. But just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, safeguarding yourself, you know, your overall health, mind, body, and spirit. So let's see what some of this means. I'm going to go in with this new deck that I have to see what this is talking about. So let's clarify with this. What is this content of court in Taurus's energy? And I already shuffled these guys. Let me get some clarity from the universe. What is this contempt of court here? Love affair, intense and unlikely, out of the blue. Contempt of court. And then blocking finances, inability to see the bigger picture, lack mindset, and stingy. So I feel like this love affair with this blocking finances could have something to do with a divorce. Someone could be being a bit of like financial abuse or financial neglect, and it's leading this couple to court, is what I'm getting. It could have something to do with some outside affair, and someone in this entanglement may be trying to, or may have stolen something, stolen like money from someone. This is nosy here as far as this energy. Yeah, it's giving like somebody could be dealing with somebody on the side, and whoever they're dealing with on the side stole from them, and it's like they can't even go to court to plead their case or to defend themselves or whatever like that, because then it'll be a dead giveaway to their main person. It's giving that too. It's crazy. What is this nosy here in Taurus's energy? Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? Something concerning some multiple babies, too many to handle, child support payments, and then somebody is definitely being nosy with this eavesdropping, secretly listening in, not minding their own business. But somebody knows the tea about all these babies and these child support payments. Yeah. This person on the side may have a baby, the one who actually stole. from this individual. Might have a baby too. Maybe they were stealing because they're not getting what they need as far as to take care of the baby. What is this? Oop. What is this opportunity here in Taurus' energy? What is this opportunity here? Let me get some clarity from the universe, please. This deck doesn't have the opportunity. What is this opportunity in Taurus' energy? So we have something about hot and cold, extreme inconsistency, roller coaster ride of emotion. It's almost giving this is not an opportunity around like work or career. It's feeling like with this love affair, this person is being extremely inconsistent, and it's making someone in this dynamic, you know, have a roller coaster ride of emotions because this person is never available or never around enough. What else with this opportunity? Could have something to do with someone being a tyrant as well. They're cruel and oppressive. Like I feel like it could be the woman in this dynamic is feeling like the masculine is making them feel oppressed, and they feel like they're getting treated cruelly because they can't live a normal life or be in a, you know, a relationship where everybody can know this person. It's like this person tells everybody that they're in a relationship and they got this baby daddy, but you know, this person is never with said baby daddy. He doesn't go to church with them. He doesn't, you know, he's never seen out in public with this person. So it's like, also it feels like this man may be telling this woman like they can't do this, they can't do that, like stay at home, take care of my baby, I don't want you out in the street doing this and doing that, you know. And the woman is trying to show this person like, I'm a good woman, I do what you say, I'm submissive and all of that. But the man is not doing it or making her be that way because it's like that's what he expects his woman to do. No, it's like I'm getting that he doesn't want people to put two and two together. Maybe the child looks just like him or something like that. It's like these people could possibly all be in the same community, and like right here, these multiple babies, it's like whoever is showing up in this energy is not the only female. So this person has multiple children throughout this community, as well as with the main person. He may or may not have children with this main female, but with these other third party side chicks, there are multiple babies. So what is this growth here? The Taurus energy. And I said that this could be this family steadily growing. Flings, wild things, short-lived, karmic connections. We kind of figured that out. What else? I'm getting a feeling like, Taurus, you're the masculine in this situation. This is something you're trying to change from. What else about this growth? Hypnotic, under the influence, can't think for themselves. So in these situations where you're in these flings, you may be under some type of drugs or alcohol, some type of substance that's got you behaving this way. But I feel like you want to get away from that particular lifestyle, that particular side of yourself. What is this family here? Taurus's energy. So it's in too deep, no way out, emotionally invested. What else? Unchanged, unaltered, and living in the past. I feel like this is the energy surrounding the main chick. Although you're doing all of this on the outside, you're still living in the past. This person reminds you of the past. And you're just feeling like there's no way out. You're invested in this. So even if I feel like if your main chick finds out about all of this, you still wouldn't be willing to let them go, is what I'm getting. Because you're in too deep, too emotionally invested. Like, you may not feel anything for any of these other people, but you're just doing this because you're under some type of influence when you're out here doing all of this. It's almost giving like drinking or getting on certain narcotics make you feel like you can do whatever you want with whoever you want. And with all these snakes, it's like it's giving like a demonic type energy. Like you don't have any control over what's happening. That's what I'm getting. So what is this artist here? And it's like a demon inside that's taking over. What is this artist here? Burnout, prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress. So you could be an artist, like a musician or something like that, and this is going on while you're out on the road. You might be under or taking some type of psychedelics that have you feeling like you're in some type of hypnotic state, under some type of hypnosis. But it's feeling like it's very demonic, whatever. But what else about this artist? But this lifestyle obviously has you burnt out. Also, something about some unsent messages, scribbling without sending. What else? Maybe that's something that you're trying to send to the main chick, but you never send. Yeah, running back to you. You're loyal, they're not. Realizes their mistakes. I feel like you keep running back to your main chick, but you're not loyal, and they are. And you know what your mistake is, and I think that your main person knows your mistake now. That's why this divorce is here. Dissolution of marriage. What is this? Take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself for Taurus. Something is canceled, no longer existing, bullied to the point of depression. So yeah, I feel like you are possibly going through some type of depression, being that you're burnt out, all of these drugs, all of these women, all of these babies. You're trying to hide all of this, hide all of these addictions, hide all of these skeletons and demons. I think you're bullying yourself though. What else? And then this poetic justice, this is, you know, this karma is showing up as well. What is this intense here? This karma can be very intense. What is this intense here as far as his energy? Competition, trying to win at all costs. Someone's intimidated by you. And then naive, financially, big spender with no money, used financially, little concept of money. So I feel like the competition, I feel like it's amongst all of these side chicks and all of these baby mamas, and they're using you for, you know, financial reasons. That's what it's giving, especially here. It started off with you blocking this finance from this particular individual who you're in this love affair with. So it just feels like it's all about finances, especially if some of these women are oppressed and in a prison in their own homes with these babies, and you know, just sitting around waiting on you to show up whenever, you know, you get the opportunity. So that's what it's giving. Someone could be stalking. I'm feeling like this admiring from afar. Someone may be stalking your actual main chick, and you, when you are with this person, like when you're not on the road touring or whatever, they're admiring the relationship. These baby mamas, side chicks. That's what I'm getting from that. So yeah, that's what we have thus far, Taurus. But like I said, I feel like this is a masculine energy. However, this could be a female energy going through the same situation. It's just, you know, a feminine that's very much so controlling, but it's giving masculine energy. So yeah. What else is going on, Taurus? At least this portion of the reading is geared toward a masculine energy. Let's see what it goes. Gonna get into the Kipper. Taurus. We already got a main female. Better. Court. Eunice. Court official. Let's get one more. Good lady. So yeah, we have this main female in the number 2, letter in the number 7, court in the number 2 and 3, illness in the number 3 and 1, court official in the number 3, and then good lady in the number 6. Could be seeing a series of 3s also in your angel number. But yeah, I think that this main female has received some type of communication, and like it says, it can be news, notes, text, emails, messages, notification, alerts, voice and video messages. I feel like this is coming from those baby mamas, side chicks, and of course this leads you guys to court, possibly for a divorce. I also feel like with this illness, it just feels like this can be dealing with the drug abuse, also depression, anxiety, exhaustion, you know, from trying to do all of these different things as far as, you know, being on drugs and alcohol, having a bunch of baby mamas, trying to keep all of this hidden. It's like a lot going on, and it's like driving someone like to the point of checking out. Also, we have court official again. I feel like this particular one is dealing with the baby mama, trying to get money, like we just saw. Like this may be for child support. And then we have a good lady here. I feel like this is possibly your mother, probably trying to convince you not to continue living the way that you're living. Could be like a grandmother. It's just, very intuitive and, doesn't like what they're seeing, doesn't like what they're feeling as far as how you're living and how you're carrying yourself and how you're doing these women that you're involved with. And definitely probably didn't like the way that you were treating your wife. So let's see, we're gonna clarify with this other half of this graffiti. And these have already been shuffled. Taurus. What is this main female here? Taurus energy. This main female. So this was some type of close encounter, divinely protected, so close, potentially harmful, heightened sense of vulnerability. So yeah, I feel like this main female is definitely divinely protected. However, this close encounter was because someone gave this main female some information. Maybe the women met up and they created this alliance. They worked together to, seems like take you down, because they were trying to win, because both women may have felt like they were both used in the situation. Instead of them having beef with each other, they decided to team up and come for you. That's what I'm getting. What is this letter here? Or it could also be this main female getting a lawyer, and it's like girl code. They understand something like that. What is this letter here? In Taurus' energy. Behavioral issues, hostile and antisocial. Yes, I think this information, whatever this communication was that this main female got, was based on how you're out, how this masculine was out in these streets behaving, out on tour behaving, as far as the drugs, the alcohol, the affairs, the babies. Someone put this main female up on game. What else? So this says black sheep. They all laughed at you, but now they all need your help. Outsider, loner, game changer. Yeah, I feel like it's that baby mama that had to take that masculine to court about blocking finances, because like I was saying, that's the actual female that couldn't go outside, couldn't get enough time with this person. They were oppressed, and I feel like they were kind of treated the most cruel. And I feel like this masculine was really, really abusive toward that particular that particular female. However, I do feel like that particular baby mama was being laughed at. So I feel like that's why this is the one that came forward and changed the whole game up. What is this court here? It's Taurus energy. So yeah, just like we thought, this person was in contempt of court. Now it's showing they were unresponsive. Missed call, messages left unread. Like, they was in contempt of court. And with this medal, worth fighting for, you deserve to win, don't give up. So that's why that particular baby mama or whatever was able to win that court situation and maybe get the money that they needed, or you know, the support, finances, or whatever. The court may have felt like that particular woman deserved to win. So what is this illness here in Taurus's energy? This illness here in Taurus energy. Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? So we have disconnected, blocked, canceled, deleted, low vibrational, putting material world above connection to the divine, and overlooked, not being valued, appreciated, and then undermined. So yeah, this feels like a mental illness. Could also be spiritual with all these skeletons. So yeah, what is this court official here in Taurus energy? What is that about? Obstructing, cock blocking, hindering connection. I still feel like this is possibly like that divorce. And this whole situation really slowed down this masculine from being able to, you know, get around again. You know, these lawyers be having private investigators just so they can have more ammo to try to get alimony and things like that, and to find this person guilty of premarital affairs and all of that. So I feel like that's why this cock blocking and hindering connection. So what else? About this court official. So yeah, this situation may have made this masculine more obsessed with the main female, and probably turn over a new leaf, trying to, you know, become a little bit more spiritual. Could be religious. They wanted to trust in God, because like we saw, this person really doesn't want to leave their main person. It's just the fact that the drugs and the lifestyle, you know, this celebrity type lifestyle and these psychedelics and all of that has this person acting out of character. I feel like it's also like demonic. It also makes me feel like this person may be a part of, like, you know, the Illuminati and all of that. See, the all-seeing eye. It's giving that type of vibe as well. And they didn't really realize that this signing those contracts and blood oaths and all of this was going to make them act differently. You know, they may have thought that like all of that Illuminati stuff was fake or it's just a myth, but I feel like this person is realizing it's not a myth. So what is this good lady here in Taurus energy? So this good lady is tampering, sabotaging, bully, deceitful, persuading others negatively. So this may not be a mother. But let's see what else comes out. It feels like this is somebody. Let's see. What else with this good lady in Taurus energy? So what I'm getting from this could be this main female as well, this good lady. It doesn't always mean an elder. So this woman could be sophisticated, you know, just an older female, a mother to this masculine's children. And it's like because they're going through a divorce, it's like with this tampering here, this masculine energy is like tampering with a witness or tampering with the what do they call them, defending or whatever. But that's what it's giving. And probably just trying to persuade, you know, the main female not to go on with the divorce. Like, yeah, like it's saying they want to be a better lover, and it's like the divine is pushing this person to connect with this main female. He's still infatuated with this main female, but it's like through angel numbers and synchronicities, he's being guided to, you know, guided back to his wife. He's infatuated with the wife, but it's too hot, too heavy, too soon, won't last, shouldn't last. It's like he's so infatuated with her still and wants to be a better lover. Or he feels like she deserves a better lover. Someone else is better for you. Someone good has their eye on you. So that could be what's going on. Yeah. So that's what we got on this portion. Now, I'll be right back after I check this battery. I have 437 on the timer. Alright, Taurus, let's move into the tarot, because that's what I got from this portion. So I'm on with someone in your energy, whether it's you or someone else. switch the roles or whatever you have to do, but that's the energy. Have the moon here, Pisces energy. I feel like that's a lot of secrets. Tricks, lies, adultery, fear, sorrow. And then with this Two of Swords here, Libra, moon. Insecurity, standstill, paradox, stagnation, sense of deadlock, not sure about your path, temporary balance, emotional constraints, slowness, unable to move. Yeah, I feel like all of these secrets and affairs and all of these lies and tricks and confusion has this person at a standstill. This could be you, Taurus, or your person. And then with this Nine of Cups, Pisces energy in reverse, cannot be satisfied, frivolous, self-indulgent, unrealistic dreams, hedonism, arrogant, greedy, superficial, hollow, financial loss, and abuse. That's just the energy of the culprit in all of this. It's like it's a lot of frivolous spending, frivolous things that they're doing. Definitely being greedy, taking a lot of financial losses, you know, with these baby mamas and drugs and alcohol, and then being abusive once they're under the influence. We also have this Knight of Cups, Pisces energy as well, unreliable, illusory, lies, scam, immaturity, falsehood, flattery, ambiguity, inconsistency, not telling the whole truth, lack of reality. So it's just going right along with this moon energy. This could be a Pisces in your energy, because all of these are Pisces, heavy on the Pisces energy. But yeah, this person is very much so unreliable. inconsistent, a liar, in and out of reality. I feel like that's the drugs and alcohol. However, with this Ace of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, it's just the truth finally surfacing. But it says determination, courage, freedom, new ideas, beginning of success, perfect timing, radical change, overcome obstacles, reach the goal. I just feel like the truth definitely was, like everything was hitting the fan. Everything has hit the fan, especially when it comes down to this marriage, this Hierophant in reverse. However, this can also represent like a lot of bad advice, being stubborn, you know, materialism, extremism, denial of tradition, distortions. And I feel like, once again, that's what that masculine energy was going through as well, under the influence. And then we have this Six of Wands in reverse, Libra energy. Be defeated, failure, loss, delay, lose, victory. The opponent prevails, the other wins. So yeah, this person just possibly feels like a failure when it comes down to the marriage. And you know, with this Three of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, like lack of planning, lack of foresight, being stuck in a rut. It's like they feel like a failure, and it's like they can't move. You know, they can't plan anything. They don't have any foresight on anything. So they're just, once again, at a standstill. It's a lot of stagnation. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let's see, why is this moon here in Taurus energy? We have the Emperor here. What else with the Emperor and the moon? So with the Emperor, this person wanted power, status, success, achievement, respect and stability, domination, get promoted in their career, but they were dealing with family, like baby mama, spouse, whatever. Let's see what else. I don't feel like this person was worried too much about loyalty, but I feel like that's what they wanted, was power, status, success, achievement, respect, rule, domination, and to get ahead in their career. They also wanted this Ten of Pentacles, which is a Virgo energy. Tradition, comfort, wealth, success, safety, stability, responsibilities, lineage, prosperity, salary increase, happiness, legacy, trust, recognition, and prestige. Yeah, I think this person wanted all of these things, but at the same time, with all of these secrets, tricks, and lies, they weren't able to achieve it. So what is this Two of Swords here? something to do with co-worker, boss, manager, lead, supervisor. What is this? Two of Swords. 10 Taurus energy. Yeah, I think this person was mixing business with pleasure. Maybe some of these baby mamas were people that work with them on the road, like as, you know, bandmates or their stylists, assistants, like personal assistants, something like that. Because now these people, as far as the work, co-workers, boss, manager, lead, supervisor, these are ex-lovers, ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, ex-wife, ex-sneaky link. So what else? So this is Taurus, your energy with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I guess linking up with these people. They thought it would improve the working conditions and help them to get out of poverty. Maybe this is what these ex-lovers was thinking. Like, maybe if, you know, I sleep with my boss or whatever, my client, then it'll improve my working conditions. Maybe I can get a raise. Maybe I can get out of poverty, out of debt. So this feeling like what these people were thinking, but it has this energy feeling like they're stagnant, at a standstill. So what is this 9 of Cups in reverse in Taurus energy? Prosperity, satisfaction, joy filled, sincere friendship, a happy family life, a happy marriage, eternal love, wishes come true. This Pisces energy again. Like I said, heavy on this Pisces. So yeah, I'm feeling like this person is probably in the 9 of Cups, because 9 of Cups reversed, because their whole thing was to have a happy marriage, happy life, be satisfied, be prosperous. And now they have to work on improving all of these betrayals, all of this backstabbing and all of that. So it says improve, end the cycle, a new beginning, rise from hardship, the worst is over, a blessing in disguise, major change, persistent problems, fatal disease, difficulties in the past. So yeah, I feel like they want to put all of these hardships and difficulties behind them and move forward so that they can turn this 9 of Cups around. And I feel like they no longer wanted to be, you know, self-indulgent, you know, out here on, you know, drinking a lot and doing all of that. So that's what I'm getting off of that. So what is this Knight of Cups? Why is that here? feel like this person was battling with what they were doing, their experiences. Like they didn't really want to be a cheater and make it a lot of babies. They didn't want to be on drugs. They didn't want to be a heavy drinker. They didn't even want these demonic possessions. But because it turned them into someone they were not trying to be. So I think they battled with that. Once they sobered up and snapped out of all of these demonic attacks, and look back like, this is not what I signed up for. So yeah. Once again, like I was saying, all of these lies, scam, immaturity, ambiguity is almost giving like this person could have also been dealing with, you know, men. Yeah. In and out of reality. It was because of spell work. What else? With this Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and I feel like this spell work had this person not able to walk away from that lifestyle. Once again, Pisces energy, refuse to move forward, clinging to the past, afraid of the unknown, avoid personal development, hard to make a commitment. I feel like that was the spell that they were under. Could be still dealing with it. So what is this Ace of Swords here? This Five of Cups in reverse, Scorpio energy, hope, opportunities, rekindle in old love, good news, accepted, new relationships, restore an old relationship. Yeah, I think they finally laid everything out on the table in hopes to restore. Yeah, significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, spouse. I think they were trying to restore this relationship. And I'm feeling like with the spouse, not with these sneaky links and all of that, but with their significant other, and come out of this sad space. But as we can see with this Hierophant here, I don't think that was the case. Why is this Hierophant here? Taurus, this is your energy. This Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, someone was trying to hold on with this Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, deep-rooted belief, possess, work hard to bring results, solid foundation, ownership, continuous learning, warnings, and inheritance. Yeah, I feel like someone was really trying to hold on to this marriage. What else? This Hierophant in the Four of Pentacles. Someone was trying to hold on to a Queen of Wands in reverse. still Pisces, Aries energy, personalism, short-sighted mind, betrayal, moody, temptation, dominance, lack of organization, faithless, untrustworthy, bitterness, paranoia, irritability. So either this actual Pisces, male or female, was trying to hold on to, they were trying to hold on, but I feel like they still were self-sabotaging, self-centered. They still dealt with a short-sighted mind, like short attention span due to the drug use and drinking. They still were, in this energy of betraying their significant other. They're easily tempted, still being dominating, unorganized, still didn't have any faith, which that also could represent this Hierophant in the reverse. Untrustworthy, bitter, still paranoid and irritable. What else? So I guess that's why they couldn't successfully sustain this marriage. And yeah, it's like their friends, their friend group, social circle, associates. That's the reason why they could not get away from this lifestyle. So what is this Six of Wands in the reverse here? So yeah, because they were still out here partying. It's like these club members, their association, group members, still in this Three of Cups energy. Delight, joyful occasion, satisfaction, reunion, unite with other, happy times. Like, still just out here partying. So, what is this Three of Wands in reverse here? Oop. So, we have the Six of Cups. What else? What else is the Six of Cups here? Let me shuffle these again. So what is this Three of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, with this Six of Cups? Yeah, I feel like this person is lacking planning, foresight, and stuck in this rut, because with this Six of Cups, it's all these children. It's all these children they created. And now, with this Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, all of these children are a burden on this person. And it's like, because they were so out of it, they didn't realize like how much of a responsibility it is to have so many children. And also because this Six of Cups represents nostalgia, childhood memories, get together with old friends, warm reunions. It could be that that's how they view their spouse, Like, this is someone they might have known since childhood. They shared a long history. And this person was like a warm being. They shared a lot. This person probably understood them. And it's like, now that they don't have this person in their life, it's burdening them. To a degree. But it's like now with this 10 of Wands, they're just carrying this burden, determined, you know, it's overload. It's an overload. I feel like it's more or less to their subconscious, but they're fully responsible. They're still having some anxiety and just trying to get through it. So I feel like this person is sad. And also under the bottom, we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo energy. This person may feel like they did some foolish things, made some hasty decisions, unwise decisions. They taken a loss. They're deprived, waste, you know, in entanglements. They have a guilty conscience, financial failure, and pollution. But let's see. We have the Empress here. And then, yeah. Yeah, it just feels like this Pisces is not getting any justice in the situation, and they actually lost their love. All this relationship problems, unhappiness, loneliness, separation, sadness, suffering, pain. And this person may even now be in this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, struggle to the last, stagnant income, exhaustion, unfulfilled promises, uncertainties, poor planning, displeasure, an unwise decision, carelessness. Now also this person could be financially embarrassed right now as well, because keep in mind that this person missed out on a court appearance. And I feel like that particular court appearance was for one of the baby mamas, where this person was getting like child support. And because this person didn't show up for court, they probably just gave the baby mama whatever she was asking for, being that this person is a celebrity of some sort. And then right behind that, the wife ended up divorcing them, and I'm sure the wife got some form of compensation as well, like alimony, child support as well. And I'm sure at some point the rest of these baby mamas are gonna come for their money as well. So I feel like that's why this person doesn't have a lot of money at this point. And it's like it's just now hitting them that they have all of these children. These 6 of cups, all of these could represent children. So yeah, Taurus, what is going on? So yeah, that's what I have for this. Oh, we can still clarify with a different deck. I want to get these true intentions here. Let's see. Get them out of here. Man, it's slippery. it says, I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. So I feel like this person in your energy just had a lot of false promises, because once they went out on the road, they just, did whatever. They do they did want to bring you gifts or some form of a gift. They probably did return to you after touring or whatever with some gift. But it says, I offer something from the heart, and unexpected blessing to brighten your path. And then it says, future, our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. I feel like this person did want a future with you, but because of, the direction this career took them in, which was unexpected, especially with the evil contracts and all of that, it just made things difficult. I feel like that's where this bad news comes in. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. I feel like that is definitely surrounding the affairs and all of the children and all of the money that was going out and all of the addictions. And I feel like with some career, it's like all of this bad news, and what has damaged this whole relationship is this career. They really was concentrating on their career and focusing on advancing no matter what. So some of these things that they had to do was to advance in the career. However, it has taken a toll on their overall health, mental, physically, emotionally, but they do want you to heal, and it feels like they really want to support your journey towards wellness and balance. So they do want you to heal and also to grow. I will ignite a spark inside you, inspiring greater depth and expansion. So this situation, they feel like it will promote you to be better, especially in moving forward in your relationships and, in whatever you do in life. This person is dealing with lust. I bring intense desire, a magnetic pull, fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. So this person is dealing with maybe some lust demons, especially when they begin to drink and do drugs. So, but they're still, they can't get over the past. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past, which we saw that in the actual tarot. So that's what I have with this. So from here, let's see, can we get a few names of who may be in your energy before we go to the advice, because we only have a few more minutes. Who is in Taurus's energy? Turn this way. Who is in Taurus's energy? So we have Cheryl, Camden, Marissa, Quayla, Shay, this could be you or someone in your energy. Oop. Lori, Santana, Jada, Elise, Winter, Quincy, April, Fatima, Maxie, get a couple more. Sierra, Robert, Mallory, Vanessa, who else is in Taurus energy? Tramika, Serenity, Gwendolyn, Ramona, Jabaris, Melanie, Anisha, Roman, Sylvester, Victoria, Natalia, Faith, Brian, Trina, Alton, Velvet, Renata, and Demond. Next, we're going to get into the African Gods Oracle. Get a message from the African Gods for Taurus right now. So yeah, these people may be in your energy. Could be you, could be your significant other, could be some of those baby mamas. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. I think I'm gonna just be going for one card. No harm can hurt those who live in peace with themselves. It feels like kind of like that self-worth one. So let's see. So it says Alafia, positive aspect, no harm can hurt those who live in peace with themselves. Regent Orishas, Aaron Miller in issue. Keywords: pacifist, curious and searching, volunteer, comprehensive, great humanitarian sense. Have you ever asked yourself what you need to live in peace? Under the positive influence of Adu Alafia, it is time to reflect on your deepest desires and urges, seeking the sincere answer to this question. After all, only by understanding the motivation beneath each of your desires and goals will you be able to understand what's missing so they can be achieved and finally celebrated. Peace is not always the absence of problems. On the contrary, it is through the challenges life imposes on us that we evolve and go beyond limits previously considered insurmountable. Peace also doesn't necessarily mean the abundance of financial resources. After all, what is the use of having it and, due to the hardships of fate, spending all your fortune on medical treatment or defending yourself against litigation. For example, at the end of the day, peace is being able to take a deep breath and feel complete, having the inner certainty that you have done your best, and with that done everything possible up to the present moment. The future, let it come. After all, you are prepared for it. Generosity towards and understanding of your fellow humans are your greatest qualities in this moment of life, and you will find yourself more empathetic than usual. This can be an excellent opportunity to evolve materially and spiritually, improving your interpersonal skills while using the network of contacts and affections you've been building to achieve your desires and goals through mutual collaboration. However, be careful not to flirt with the utopian feeling that everything and everyone seeks to do good impartially, by finding the balance between what's real and what's imaginary. Reconciling your personal interests and desires with those of the people around you, whether they are dear to you or unknown. You will be able to accomplish great things for yourself and for all those around you, building a legacy that will surely last for generations. So, Alafia's empowering ritual, it says, on a waxing moon Sunday, cook a bowl of white corn, and reserve the cooking water. Let the hominy and cooking water cool. Put the hominy in a white pottery or ceramic bowl. Sew a white flag and write your wishes on it. Then paint 16 indigo dots on the flag and place it on top of the hominy. Put your offering in the highest place possible and light a 7-day light blue candle in front of it, praising all the Rashas to protect you and your dear ones, bringing peace and love whatever life's challenges are, and giving you peace of mind and the tranquility to make righteous decisions. To the hominy cooking water, add a gallon or 4 liters of clear water and a pinch of indigo powder, and use it as a bath first thing in the morning without speaking to anyone beforehand. After the candle has burnt, leave the hominy in a river or garden. So it's pretty much saying, like, after going through this entire reading, and much love to Alafia for that message, it's just pretty much saying, once you see that, just going through this entire reading and seeing that this person was really focused on becoming successful and getting money, and he was doing all of this at the expense of losing, his wife, losing his legacy, creating all of these unhappy homes, creating all this trauma in all of these individuals. It's like, at the end of the day, was it worth it? When you could have just had peace, focused on peace and being happy with what you have, and also being more concerned about your relationship with people. So that's what it feels like. It's giving like you should be more concerned with having a peaceful, loving environment versus just money and selling your soul for money, creating these unhealthy relationships for money. Get involved with drugs and alcohol, all because you want to be rich and famous and, all that. So it makes a lot of sense. Like, once again, it's like we should choose peace in everything. So I really felt that. If you guys want to do that actual ritual, you can, like, just, rewind that part, write down the ritual, do it if you want to, if you feel like you need that to help assist you with finding peace. So yeah, Taurus. And the next one, we're going to get a message from Echoes of the Soul. These are all your advice cards. For the current situation. So I'm just going to get one because I'm trying to get through this. What does Taurus need to know? The weight within. Number 37. The weight within. Key themes: overwhelm, self-reflection, burden, breaking points, release, transformation through struggle. Message: the heaviness you feel is not meant to break you, but to guide you toward change. The weight within acknowledges the burdens you carry, whether emotional, mental, or physical, and reminds you that even in moments of collapse, there is an opportunity for transformation. When life feels unbearable, pause, breathe, and give yourself permission to let go of what no longer serves you. Growth emerges when you allow yourself to process and release the strain. The cracks you feel are the spaces where the light begins to seep in. Your guidance is: this card encourages you to take an honest inventory of the stress or burdens weighing you down. Often the heaviest loads are the ones we carry in silence, without seeking support or reflecting on their necessity. The weight within urges you to acknowledge these feelings and see them as a catalyst for transformation. Let this moment be an invitation to reprioritize, release what isn't serving you, and embrace the vulnerability needed for healing and growth. Your affirmation is: I honor the weight within me and release what no longer serves my growth. From struggle, I find clarity and transformation. The actionable insight is: take a practical step today to address your overwhelm. This might mean decluttering your schedule, setting boundaries, or simply acknowledging your feelings in a journal. Commit to one action that helps you release the weight you're carrying and opens the door to healing and transformation. Your reflection is: the weight within reminds you that struggle is not the end, it's a doorway to growth. By allowing yourself to feel, reflect, and release, you transform what feels unbearable into a stepping stone towards renewal. This is your moment to prioritize your well-being and reclaim your power. What weight are you ready to release today? How will you embrace this moment of transformation? So yeah, guys, what they said. So this should be an opportunity for those of you who are this masculine in this situation, who has all of these issues. You know, you're carrying the weight of the world right now, but this is your opportunity to find your self-worth. And like it said, you don't need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. So this is your opportunity to improve your life in whatever way that you wish. Just find your self-worth and release all of that negativity from the past, all of the things that you've done, you know, that ruined relationships, all of those different things like that, and just let it go and start over today. Like, you're going through this so that you can transform. It's like, this is your opportunity to take the lesson, learn the lesson, so that you can move forward and be better. Because on the other side of that, God will help good people. You can transform yourself into a beautiful person, and you will be protected. And just from that point on, focus on peace and focus on kindness. So that's what I got from that. Let me know what you all think in the comments as far as the message, and will you be, you know, practicing some of the techniques that they said. Once again, if you want to know those affirmations, you can rewind it. Let me read them one more time. The affirmation here is: I honor the weight within me and release what no longer serves my growth. From struggle, I find clarity and transformation. So, yeah. Much love to the universe for that message. So, let me get one from the self-care oracle. recording. Self-care. So yeah, meditate. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. So I feel like this is something that you can start incorporating into your everyday routine. Just try to start off with like a minute, 2 minutes of meditation just to clear your mind, declutter the mind. And I feel like this will help you stay grounded. This will help you develop a close connection to the divine. So just start off, with 5 minutes and work your way up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes every single day. And yeah, I feel like that is a good way to get a lot of, worries and fears and get rid of a lot of the anxiety and pressure. Like, it's just a moment where you release it all. You actually, surrender to the divine's feet. So yeah, just practice that. I think that will help you a lot. And so for the closing message, we're going to go into the mist and shadows. Again. What is the closing message for Taurus from the universe? Energy shift. Think you're well on your way. Something is being hidden from you. If you want peace, prepare for war. Thief. Stealing property, robbing you of your energy, time, and money. But there is a pleasant message here and good news. Not part of the plan, avoiding problems, try something new, unexpected path, and abandon danger. Take a step back, withdraw, evaluate, reflect, gain a new perspective, and pause. Get one more. Karmic bonds, unresolved issues from past life, cycle lesson, unstable relationship. So it feels like the energy around you is about to shift. For some of you, this whole scenario is in the future. So that's what I'm feeling. Like, if you're not the culprit in this situation, then this, for some of you, is still being hidden from you. It's someone stealing your time, energy, and maybe even property from you. I feel like your significant other can be considered as property as well. If you want peace, you're gonna have to prepare for this war ahead, but there's still good news. So yeah, this could be a karmic relationship that you're involved in. But this is unresolved issues from past lives, and this is a lesson, and these are just, once again, the lessons that you have to learn and release. So, but either way, this is an unstable relationship. And let's see what's under the bottom, because I don't want to eat. Oh gosh, we have rage and confusion under the bottom. However, we have some sudden wealth here, which is some good news. And just, get into some tea time, meditation, relaxation. Once again, meditate, mind, body in harmony. A calm environment to get away from all of this chaos. So, yeah, that's what I have for you guys today, Taurus. I hope this brings you clarity. For those of you who are currently going through this situation, you see how this can all pan out. For those of you who haven't even experienced this yet, be fully prepared that this is what's being hidden from you right now. And for some of you, this has nothing to do with your situation at all. So don't even, worry about it. Some of you know if you're dealing with somebody that's a musician, or you're a musician, they're on the road and all of that, this situation applies to your circumstance, perhaps. But yeah, either way, I hope this brought you some clarity. And yeah, I do want to thank you all for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Peace and love. And as always, be blissful.